10 years ago, I met this incredible man, okay? The issue is that I'm very right-brained and he's very logical. He's very left-brained. So there's always been a conflict between us. And I never have been able to explain to him the science behind how I think, okay? And when I took him to a Dr. Joe lecture, I saw his light bulb go on. I mean, he was just like, oh my God. And I thought, oh, this could be perfect. He'll finally understand, you know? And so we made reservations to go on the cruise, right? And I was so excited that, you know, this, after 10 years, we're gonna actually come together here. So as we're getting on the plane to go to Rome for the cruise, my husband's father died. So we get to Toronto, he has to go back to Pittsburgh, and I go to Rome. And I'm like, God, you know, does God have a sense of humor? Because this whole cruise was gonna be for him, not me. I don't need it, I know all this stuff, right? So I go on the cruise anyway, and I think, oh yeah, this is all great, it was wonderful. And we got to even have extra time with Dr. Joe because we couldn't get into some ports. It was perfect. By the time I got home, my heart was so open. Robert and I have been together 10 years, and he asked me to marry him over and over, and no. I walked in the door and I said, will you marry me? Did you get cuter since I've been gone? Okay. I have been so in love with him ever since that cruise. It's like my heart just opened up. And so I thought it was going to be for him. It really was about me, okay? So I was so excited that he's finally going to get to come to Cancun, and you know, so he did. We did the online training, and then we came here to Cancun. I did have a mystical experience on the beach. The first meditation on the beach. I came back, I was crying. Robert said, you know, what's going on? My son died 2 years ago. And I think maybe I thought I was okay with it, but something I think needs to still be released. I feel like I actually spoke to my son on the beach. I actually had a visitation. So it was so, I couldn't stop crying. So when my son was dying, he said to me, Mom, I'm just going to get a new spacesuit. This one's old. I'm just going to get a new spacesuit. I'm gonna be fine. So I come in the room, I sit down, and people are dancing all over and they wanna hug me, and I don't want nothing. And I look up and there's the man in the spacesuit flying through space on the screen. You know the video with the man in the, so that was my confirmation. I felt so good, okay? And then yesterday, since I've been here, I've been out of my routine. And I've chronically had high blood pressure for 10 years. And I take all kinds of medication. I've been hospitalized for it. And I've been forgetting to take my blood pressure medication since I've been here. And so I finally remembered, and I said to the concierge, could someone come up and take my blood pressure, okay? Now, it's always high, even with the medication. It's totally normal. And I think it happened, well, I don't know when it happened, but we did the healing with the healee. I was a healer, but I still got healed. My blood pressure is perfectly normal. So I'm so grateful for everything that's happening here. And Robert and I are so good, it's like we're on our honeymoon. So anyway, I'm really thankful for Dr. Joe's work, and I'm gonna continue.